Hey everybody, welcome to episode number 48 of What's That Pepper series. Today I have a very cool pepper to show you, and this is my Thai crossed with a Starr-Racha, and this is going on to F2. The plant for this pepper variety is humongous, and it produced a ton of fruits. So earlier in the season, most of the buds kind of fell off because of the heat, but now it's starting to make its way back and produce a ton of buds, and there's already small fruits. So let's take a look at the plant, then we'll come back, I'll cut it open, and then we'll give it a try. Alright guys, here is what the Thai cross with my Starr-Racha F2 looks like. It's a very massive plant. It's about 4 feet tall, and it spans pretty wide. Nice little leaves, just like a lot of the Thai, but the fruits are very unique, and they produce a ton. So during the heat of the summer in Texas, the plant didn't do well, so it produced 1 or 2 fruits, and they didn't look very nice. But now the temperature is cooling down a little bit, and they're pushing out pods like crazy. So let me show you a few. I actually already started picking them before I did the video, so I have 2 here. And the red one has been on the plant for a long time. The orange one right there is just starting to ripen. So that's what the fruits look like once they're mature. But let me show you a few more. See, there's one right there. So you see how it's kind of like wrinkled and looks very strange. And we got a ton of flowers here that are coming out, so I will get fruits very soon. And then let me show you some fruits that formed. There's one right there. So as you can see, it looks quite strange. And then one right here. And they're like everywhere. Look at this. So some are pointing upward, some are pointing down. It's a little strange but unique. But here's more. It started to wrinkle and look strange very early. So very unique fruits. I haven't seen a fruit that looked this weird, but I like it. Anyway, let's take this inside and we'll try it out. Alright guys, now that you have seen the plant, it's time to take a look closer at the fruits. And as I mentioned, these fruit look very strange. It's a little bit weird to me because it has all these indentation, and some of them has kind of like is bent like this, and a lot of the new fruits are starting to show signs that it would look like this. So the red fruit here has been on the plant for a while, probably over a month, and it's completely ripened up to this color, and now it's starting to sort of be soft. And the reason I did that is because I wanted to leave it on the plant so that I can get seeds out of those. And this one here is still on its way to becoming that, so it ripened up a little bit. And this is the best time to eat it because it's nice and firm. Man, this thing is like, it feels so dense on the inside, so completely tough, and it looks like it has a very thick wall. So we'll cut this open, and then we'll taste this one. So here it is, nice calyx that encompass the end of the fruit, and then it has this little indentation, or it folded in at the calyx area, and at the tip sometimes it's straight and sometimes it's folded in, but the tip seems like it has this circular thing. A lot of them have those, so very unique. It changes into all different kinds of color, which is very cool. So green is the initial color, and then it goes to sort of like a darker chocolate, or kind of brownish, and then it turns into this orange here, and once the orange done, it goes this maroon color. So very cool. Okay, we'll cut this open. Very nice and crunchy. Looks like it has some thick flesh. Look at that. A few seeds. That's the reason why I like these crosses that I've made, because the seeds are very few. I don't like the seeds too much because sometimes it could taste very bitter. So that's a good cross when I don't have a lot of seeds in there. So nice thick wall as it seems, a very small pepper, but it could get larger than this. So let's smell this real quick. It smells a little like a bell, so it doesn't smell too hot, but I'm not sure because the Starr-Racha is pretty hot. But the smell is not very strong. So I'm gonna cut this one open too and try to smell this one to see if there's a difference. This one's a little bit soft because it's been on the plant for too long. Look at that, very few seeds. Man, the inside is like completely soft because it's been on there too long. Yeah, same smell, not very strong. Smell like a bell pepper, a little sweet. So let's taste this real quick. So let me cut a small piece to try, or maybe I should try the whole thing. But we'll do half just in case it's hot. Alright guys, here it is, the Thai crossed with my Starr-Racha. And let me smell it again. It's not very strong. Has a little bit of a peppery bell taste. Other than that, it doesn't smell hot, but we'll see. So we'll eat the orange piece, half of it. Yep, it has heat. The initial bite, it has a little bit of a lime sour taste, and then it tastes like an aji. Wow, the heat is pretty strong, but the taste is not very strong. It's just like a very mild taste of a pepper taste, slight sweetness, and then heat. It's hot, but it's kind of like a good heat. It makes your mouth salivate, burn all over the tongue, but it's those very nice clean heat that doesn't make you kind of like hurt. Wow, the heat's still there. So the taste is a little bit unique. It doesn't taste like a Thai, but the heat is around there. The heat slowly builds and then it hits, and now it's still there right now, but I think it's starting to die down. Very mild tasting, so not anything like super sweet or bitter. There's no bitter taste. It's like a clean flavor, but doesn't have too much flavor. Still hot. Yeah, it doesn't have a very strong smell. But the plant is very big. It's like it spans very wide as well. It produces like crazy, like flowers everywhere. So I'm gonna show this plant later in the season as it produces more fruits. That way you can see how much fruits there are on this plant. But I really like the way the plants grow and how big it is. Very easy to maintain, except it doesn't do well in the heat. And that's like most of my super hot doesn't do well in the heat. So but overall, I think this mild taste might be sort of like a good base for some of my hot sauce or some salsa or anything like that. But I really like how unique the fruit looks, like those dents and stuff like that. yeah, the heat is basically calming down now. So that's it, guys. This is F2, so seeds for this will go to F3. I'm gonna still grow it out because I like the way it looks. But as far as flavor, not too much flavor. It's very flat, but the taste is very clean. So you don't have any aftertaste or anything like that. So that's it, guys. Thank you for watching. I will have more of these video coming up because all of the fruits in my garden is starting to ripen.